Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the AEW Dynamite review for the go home show for All Out. Now, I am looking forward to this. This is going to be a fun night tonight. We had FTR taking on Pride and Powerful in a very good matchup. Obviously, there is that distinct notion of a little bit of sloppiness. There always will be within the moments of running rust to a degree with the injury sustained, but at the same time, it's one of those situations that you can't help at all. Still, a very, very entertaining matchup, damn good, and just at the end of it, it was just fun. So, with that all being said, we then also had Mr. CM Punk coming out to talk about his matchup as well. At All Out between Darby Allin and himself, and well, 2.0 and David Garcia come out to basically attack Punk. Bit of a weird way for that to happen. He got booed, and then Darby Allin and Sting came out to basically be like, hey, fuck you guys. We get a coffin drop, a Stinger splash, and a goddamn beautiful GTS go to sleep from Mr. Punk. And at the end of it, Sting gets on the mic and says, before he does, Punk grabs one of the 2.0 guys and just goes, fuck you, bye. And then Sting gets on the mic and basically says, at the end of the day, it's going to be 1-on-1. I'm going to fist bump Darby Allin, and I'm walking to the back. And that's it. It's 1-on-1. Cannot wait for that match. They've built this up absolutely perfectly, and I feel like that the only thing that's going to happen is that if Punk's got win rust, he may do. We don't know. We'll see on Sunday. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have MJF talking about the match with Giotto as well. Basically, near enough all his catchphrase, all his nicknames from the 40-year career he has had, Mr. Giotto, and basically says that he's like Ali. Now, I actually have to agree with that. One moment, I do apologize, I may have to sneeze. And I gotta admit, that is pretty good from from all of from MJF, because it's like, yeah, he's 40 years experience, and he does feel like a bit like Ali. I have to admit, yeah. Okay, I get, yeah, even though MJF is being booed throughout the entire segment, he does make some very interesting points, and he's basically just going to kill the legend of Jericho, and that's it. So we've now got Orange Cassidy versus Jack Evans. Before the match, Matt Hardy attacked Orange Cassidy and was sent to the back, so that builds up this feud with the Hardy House family, whatever it's called. And yeah, it's going to have fun. And now we're going to, after this match, we're going to be hearing from Jericho with Jim Ross. Ooh, Jim Ross and Jericho in the same ring, possibly for the last time. Hopefully that does not happen. Hopefully Jericho does win at All Out, but if he doesn't, what a fucking career, guys. So let's watch the rest of this match and see what happens. So we just had the ending to Jack Evans versus Orange Cassidy. Actually, this was very okay. I enjoyed it. The pin did happen in the commercial break, which is, I think, the only time AEW have ever done that. I could be wrong on that one. But at the same time, it's one of those things. It's like, meh. Family, Hardy's family compound, or whatever you call it, comes out and basically, tried to attack Orange Cassidy. Then the Chuck Taylor and Wheeler Yuta come out, and then the Jurassic Express come out to basically build that matchup. Then we get a fucking amazing promo by Kingston and Mero. Kingston basically just go, the ending line is, we're going to walk through hell together, and by the time we're done, you can go to your own god's, you can go and deal with your own god's situation. That is fucking sick. Kingston is a god on the mic, promos and anything like that. He's a fucking goat. Mero basically just mentions his wife again and basically says, I'm going to kick your ass at All Out. I cannot wait for that match. Kingston versus Mero, TNT title on the line. Ooh, I'm going to look forward to that one. Next, we're going to be hearing from Jericho and Jim Ross. If this is the last time we're going to see Jericho wrestle in AEW, then, I mean, it's a good way for him to go. I mean, putting over MJF 3 times, but I just have this inkling that it's not going to be. I feel like Jericho's got at least a few more years in him, especially with storytelling and everything, and if not, he can do commentary. They can switch out Jim Ross and Jericho on commentary every now and again, so I feel like that's going to be where he's going down this road now. But hopefully it's not going to be the last time we see Jericho in the ring. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to that promo. So we just had Moxley talking about his match with the IWGP legend. I missed the name. I am terribly sorry about that, guys. But now we have the in-ring promo with Jim Ross and Chris Jericho. Jim Ross is trying to fight back tears because this is a big mistake, he thinks, on Jericho's part. But we're going to hear more in a moment. So I will be back in a second. Just watch the promo. This promo is fucking amazing. Jericho can still talk. He's Jericho. He's the best at what he does. He's fucking brilliant at talking. And to be honest, I really don't want him to lose this match. I feel like he may do, but I hope he fucking doesn't. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, we also had a promo from Darby Allin, basically saying that at the end of the day, I'm gonna kill myself to beat CM Punk. Ooh, I'm looking forward to this show. This pay-per-view is going to be fucking good. But ladies and gentlemen, we've now got Brian Cage versus Powerhouse Will Hobbs with Hook in his corner. Let's do this. Hey guys, so it's just me again. So I wanted to make some breaking news. At 6:49 p.m. on September 1st, 2021, from Twitter via iPhone, Mr. Tony Khan sent out this tweet, and I'm reading it word for word via my own iPhone. Thank you to you fans supporting AEW Dynamite. Live next on TNT. The Women's Casino Battle Royal, which was but on the buy-in, will now be featured on the all-out pay-per-view card. Due to travel issues, the Bastard Pack versus at Andrade El Idolo bout is postponed until a future AEW Rampage. So we are not going to be having Pac versus Andrade at All Out, which is fucking suckage, but at the same time, if it's due to travelling issues, it can't be helped. I feel really sad that, one of the main matches that I was actually looking forward to is not on the card. Again, can't be helped, one of those situations. But because the Women's Battle Royal, you know what? I think that could be a good idea. They're going to have to do something big for that show. I feel like they will do. Obviously, it was but for the buy-in. It's now not. They're going to have to tweak it. They're going to have to put something on the buy-in or make up a new match on the fly for that buy-in match. You never know. We may see Sammy Guevara on the pre-show match. We've not seen Sammy. Sammy, I doesn't think has a match for that, so you never know what's going to happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to share that news with you. It sucks, but at the same time, it can't be helped. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to Powerhouse Will Hobbs versus Brian Cage. So we just had Brian Cage versus Powerhouse Will Hobbs, and this was a good matchup, to be fair. Furthers the story between all men involved. Very entertaining, and yeah, this was a good matchup. Ricky Starks gets involved, costs Brian Cage the match. We saw that one coming, but at the end of the day, it's one of those things. It was a good matchup for how long it was. Then, Malachi Black. Oh, I love Malachi Black. I think he's bloody brilliant, isn't he? Basically just talks about his matchup with Lee Johnson coming up next week on Dynamite, and basically says that I'm gonna fucking kill you slowly, mate. I granted swift deaths on Arn Anderson, Cody, and Brock Anderson, but I'm gonna be slow as fuck, and at the end of it, when I send you down to Hades, I'm gonna place 2 coins in your eyelids so you can pay for the toll. I fucking love it. And now we have Paul White interrupting with QT Marshall. Basically, QT's basically going to bring him into the ring, and now everyone is attacking him. Hooray! Let's see how this goes. So we just had Paul White come out and basically obliterate the Nightmare Family, and then all of a sudden the Gunn family, so Billy Gunn, Austin Gunn, and the other Gunn member, turn heel and attack Paul White. So this is a heel turn for those guys. Colton, there we go, Colton Gunn. It's one of those weird things where it's like, really? Like on the Go Home show of all things, really? But kind of plays into the story with this. If, they need some legitimate guys. Nick Comoroto and Aaron Solo are good guys, you know, they're okay wrestlers, but they need some other wrestlers that they can get the shit kicked into them, basically. Kind of works, gotta admit, we'll see where this goes. And now we're gonna have Britt Baker. Apparently there's an announcement that is a free agent. I have the funniest feeling in the world it's gonna be something to do with, yeah. So, let's see what it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be Adam Cole, but you never know. So, the official announcement is that Rebel and whatever her name is going to be in the Battle Royal coming up tonight, coming up Sunday. So yeah, not too bad. You know, Rebel. I feel like Rebel versus Britt Baker is going to be the next matchup for her, but you'll see. And the big announcement is that Britt Baker has signed a new deal. So no Adam Cole yet. I knew we wouldn't see Adam Cole. I don't know how they would bring him back from the dead, but you never know. But ladies and gentlemen, that's coming up. But now we've got Penelope Ford versus Tay Conti. Fuck yes! And no negative one. Fuck's sake. No Dark Order. Yay! I feel really bad that there's no Dark Order on the show tonight. Bloody hell, 24-4, fuck me, for Tay Conti. This match is going to be good, so let's watch it and then get to our main event. So we just had Tay Conti versus Penelope Ford. This was an okay match. A little bit sloppy, not much, but a little bit. Very entertaining. Tay wins with a roll-up, and then we get the return of Anna Jay. Yay! I'm so happy Anna Jay's back. Basically gets in the ring and just goes, bitches, fuck off, I'm with my friend now. And so yeah, and then it's announced that Anna Jay will be in the main event, will be in the women's casino battle royal coming up at All Out. Fuck yes, looking forward to that one. And then we just had Thunder Rosa talking about her chances, and then Nia Jax and Jade Cargill were there. Oh, the match with Lee Johnson's on Rampage for My Kai Black. I do apologise about that. Jamie Hayter as well is with Rebel, with Britt Baker, so my apologies. But yeah, so we get to hear from Thunder Rosa, who is like, yep, we're going to be having some fun, I'm going to try and win, and then Nyla Rose and Jade Cargill come out to basically be like, yeah, you guys, you're not winning Thunder. So she's like, meh, if I'm going out swinging. Attacks both of them. They get into a they about to clash, but then they get pulled apart by Jay Cargill's manager. And then we get the lowdown for Rampage and All Out, which is looking good. Lucha Brothers versus Young Bucks in a steel cage match. Yes! The announcement is also going to be an 8-man tag with Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Yuta, with the Jurassic Express taking on the Hardy Family Compound in an 8-man tag. And I'm looking forward to the Women's Casino Battle Royal. We're probably going to see a new person in that match. We'll see. Again, it's the All Out promotion and all that jazz. Satoru Kojima is taking on John Moxley at All Out. Looking forward to that match. So yeah, I cannot wait for All Out. I think it's going to be a damn entertaining show. Given everything that's been built up, all the matches feel big and all the matches feel like they are massive. And I genuinely can't wait for this show. This is going to be nuts. I will try and watch Rampage this week. Promising, I hope. I will also I will definitely be watching All Out as well. But I'm not promising that I can get all of it done within the same time period, but I will try my best. So, obviously the promo building for MJF versus Jericho is happening now. So at the end of it, let's go into our main event, which is the 8-man tag. So, we just had our 8-man tag. This was actually very entertaining, I've got to admit. It was really fun. Young Bucks win over the Lucha Brothers. I hope to God we see the Lucha Brothers win the tag team titles on Sunday. But yeah, this was an entertaining 8-man tag. Then, at the end of it, Don Callis goes away for a minute. Kenny comes out and basically starts beating everyone down. And then Kenny just turns around and goes, yeah, Don, Kenny says, Tony, talked about the video game, talked about ratings, but you shouldn't leave your personal stuff unattended. Mr. Callis dropped the cage, which had been suspended above the ring all night, Cage comes down, and then they just disintegrate the Lucha Brothers and Christian Cage, leading into the show on Sunday. Do I think Christian's going to win the title? No. Do I think the Young Bucks are going to lose their titles? Yes, personally. But this was a good way to build the show up, and I kind of have to admit it was a bit disturbing at times. I actually had to look away a couple of times to be like, ooh, that's brutal. But at the end of the day, this was really good, guys, and I kind of have to admit, not my favourite go-home show for AEW, but I have to admit, this was good. Very entertaining, and I watched the whole show. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is my opinions on AEW Dynamite's Go Home Show for All Out. I will see you on Monday morning for AEW's All Out pay-per-view. And with that, guys, TTFN, ta-ta for now.